Howdy Crossroads, the National Signing Day for athletes is over, but here are the athletes continuing to play their sport at the next level. The Shiner Comanches had 2 players signing, and both are heading in the same direction. Defensive end Doug Brooks and tight end Tyler Bishop will continue being teammates as they play football at Texas A&M Kingsville for the Javelinas. Doug Brooks had another phenomenal season for the Comanches as they earned their 2nd state title in 2 years. First ever back-to-back titles for Shiner. Brooks is joining other Comanches as he plays football for the Javelinas, but will be the first time he is playing away from his younger brother Dalton. Since Doug is familiar faces going with him, he feels like he's going in the right direction.
You know, I have former teammates there, I have teammates coming with me, feels good, and keep on for the 361.
Doug says his brother Dalton is very supportive of his decision and that he will miss playing with his little brother. Doug is planning on studying kinesiology at A&M Kingsville to become a coach one day. Tight end Tyler Bishop also makes his way to A&M Kingsville. Tyler visited the campus last Friday and liked what the defensive coordinator's values and principles were. He realized the Comanches head coach Daniel Bedeker's values match those in Kingville. Bishop hopes the winning tradition in Shiner continues with the Javelinas. One of his favorite memories of being a Comanche was being part of the community and, of course, winning state back-to-back.
There's a lot of them, but being back-to-back state champs, that's just something that can't be beat.
Speaking of state champs, you are wearing your rings. Can we see your rings?
Oh,
Hold
yes,
them up.
ma'am, for sure.
I see you rocking them for signing day.
Yes, ma'am.
Tyler is planning on studying civil engineering, thanks to his father who owns an electric company, and Tyler used to help his dad, which sparked his interest in the work. From the Victoria East Titans, here's a familiar name, Trent Zappy, younger brother of Bailey Zappy, who is signed to play where his brother finished his career at Western Kentucky. Trent walked through the process of the first time he got offered to play for the Hilltoppers, a place where his brother broke records.
After the game, when he broke the 2 records, I went in the locker room and they actually, with all the coaches, the head coach offered me right then and there, and it was a very exciting moment for me and my family.
Brother Bailey couldn't make it to his signing since he is preparing to play in the Senior Bowl on Saturday in Mobile, Alabama, but he did call Trent to tell him how proud he is of him. Trent is planning to major in marketing while attending the university. Hallettsville Brahma's running back Price Pruitt has signed to play at Blaine College. The decision was due to the school being close to home, and he felt that it was a good fit.
It's a bittersweet memory, making history and going to state. We came up steps short, the bond I grew with that team is absolutely amazing, so that would be a memory I'll never forget.
Price says it was special to sign in that gym, knowing all the players before him who signed in that exact place. Price wants to study engineering while at Blaine College. And in the afternoon, the West Warriors had 2 athletes signed to play at the next level. This next week's cold weather will test West Warrior wide receiver Dion Green because soon he will be heading up to Concordia University in St. Paul, Minnesota. Green said the distance doesn't scare him because he can always FaceTime his family if he misses them. Green loves the city and immediately connected with other recruits and players on the team.
They just reached out. They really like me a lot. They see my film. They like my body structure and my physical strength.
Dion says his goal for his freshman year is to work hard and to eventually get on the field. He also wants to major in business management because he, of course, is a businessman. A baseball player also signed, and he is heading to Blinn Junior College. Blaine Zeppelin is signing before his senior season has started. While at Blinn, Zeppelin wants to see a progression in his play. The JUCO recruited him as a pitcher. Zeppelin knows nothing will be given to him, and he'll have to work for it.
I've been a huge fan of A&M, and I know that's kind of like their feeder school, right? And when I went on a visit there, I just feel like the competition and the willingness to win, and I think that's what really influenced me to want to go there. And I think that's the place that can really develop me and get me to the next level.
Zeppelin's favorite pitch is a curveball and likes to treat every at-bat like a chess match. Sometimes you have to be 2 or 3 moves ahead of the batter, but you also don't want to do too much because then you might mess yourself up. His goal is to be drafted by an MLB team or transfer to Texas A&M University. He wants to get his degree in kinesiology. More athletes participated in signing day, and 2 more athletes from the same school are attending to be the same university. Wide receivers Lebron Johnson and Xavier Durham have been playing football together since they were little, and they feel good that they're going to be playing at the same school. Johnson likes Kingsville because it is close enough for his family to come visit and in a good area. What Johnson liked about the team and coaches is how they ran the offense.
It means a lot to me. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. I've been wanting to play at the next level since I was a kid. Now it's really happening.
Johnson is looking to get on the field and break records. Buddy Xavier Durham was joined by his family and son during his signing. Durham scored 13 touchdowns and also had over 1,000 yards receiving. Durham is excited to play at the next level where it is faster and more competitive. While at his visit, he said the coaches fed him good with chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes.
They offered me a great deal, and I know other people who went there and had great success, and they welcomed me on the visit, and it felt like home, so I decided to sign to A&M Kingsville.
Durham wants to major in business and hopefully become a business owner someday. In Refugio, Jordan Kelly signed to play ball in an Ivy League school in New York at Columbia University. Kelly knew this is where he wanted to go once he visited the school, but his decision wasn't all based on football.
Football is going to end someday, and so I just felt like having that Columbia degree is not only going to get a chance to go to college there, but set me up for life.
Kelly had 7 different offers, and 3 of which were from Ivy League schools. Also signing was Refugio wide receiver Antoine Gross, who is signing to the University of Texas at Permian Basin. Gross was a 3-year starter at Refugio and also was on the team when they won state. He won District Offensive Player of the Year and All-State selection. That's your 25 Sports Now.